Good morning, students. Today we will discuss what is area of a sector. Area of the sector and related question. 5 questions we will be discussing today. What is meant by area of sector? So here we are considering a circle with the center O. And OA and OB are radii of the circle. I am marking a point P on AB arc. So here part of the circle is called arc. Here APB is an arc. Similarly, a point Q is drawn on the other side. There AQB is a major arc. So part of circle is always called as arc. Here we have a minor arc APB, whereas here it is major arc AQB. Or AB we can say. So the portion OAPB, this portion or this area is called sector, minor sector. As it is small, we call it minor sector. So sector is a portion of circle. It is in between two radii and a minor arc. That is called minor sector. Minor sector is area between two radii and a minor arc. Whereas major sector means it is between major arc and two radii. So area between major arc and two radii. That is called major sector. So in this lesson we are going to learn how to find out area of sector using formula. Let me consider this angle as theta. So this angle given here is theta. They will be giving in the question 30 degree, 60 degree like that. We can substitute in the formula. So there is a formula to find out area, that is in relation with area of the circle. Area of this smaller part having angle theta is theta out of 360. That is angle around the center. That is 360 we know. Here we are considering theta out of 360 of pi r square. Pi r square is total area of the circle. Therefore, area of sector. Area of sector is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square, where theta is the central angle and 360 is the complete angle. Pi value will be given to you 22 by 7 or 3.14. Radius also will be given. So we can substitute in the formula and find out what is area of the sector. Here always we used to say area of sector for minor sector. So if we want to find out major sector, they will be mentioning in the question. Find the major sector. So in this case we know the central angle for major sector is 360 minus theta. Because this is theta, total 360 minus theta will be the major sector angle, central angle. Here it will be, we can mark it here, this will be 360 degree minus theta. 360 minus theta. Now we are moving on to questions we will be solving. Let us see the first question. Find the area of sector of a circle with radius 4 cm. Radius is given as 4 cm. 4 cm and angle of 30 degree. Also find area of corresponding major sector. So this dotted portion is called area of minor sector. So angle, central angle is given as 30 degree. We are just writing the formula and substituting. Area of sector equal to theta by 360 degree into pi r square. Pi value is given here as 3.14. Theta is given as 30 degree divided by 360 degree into 3.14 into radius 4 into 4. So here we have to cancel and calculate it. Very simple, we can calculate it now. So 0, 0, that is 10 by 10 cancelling, 3 one time, 3 one time, 2 times. So it is 1 by 12 we are getting. Then comes this 12 with the 4. 4 one time, 4 3s are 12. So here we have the value 3.14 into 4. 3.14 into 4 is 4 4s are 16. 1 into 4 plus 1 5. 3 4s are 12. 12.56 divided by 3. Do the division. You'll be getting the answer 4.19 cm square, because radius is given in centimeter, area square unit cm square. That is the area of this dotted part. That is, here we have to say that it is the minor sector. Now we are going to find out area of the major sector. In two ways we can find out. That is, the unshaded portion is called major sector. So we know the central angle of it. How much will it be? This angle will be 360 minus 30. So here theta will be equal to 360 degree minus 30 degree. Isn't it 330 degree? Here we will be getting 330 degree. Okay, directly we can substitute in the formula for area of major sector. Theta by 360 into pi r square. That is one method. Another method is the complete area pi r square. Circle area we can find out, from which you have to subtract the smaller or minor sector area. Once more I will say, complete circle area minus area of minor sector. That also same as area of major sector. As you like, you will be able to do, and you can do as you like. Here I will be using the first method, that is area of major sector. Area of major sector. Same formula once more I am repeating. Theta by 360 into pi r square. So theta already we mentioned, it is 330 degree divided by 360 degree into 3.14 they have given, that's why we are taking. Radius it is the same, r square. Be careful when you substitute, it should be r square. Now let us cancel 10 by 10 by 3. One time, here 1, 2. Okay, 4 ones, 4 threes. Here we have 11 into 4, 44 into, you can have your own calculation, anyway you will be getting the same answer. So here we have 44 into 3.14, when you multiply you will be getting 138.16 divided by 3. What is that equal to? Do the division, get the answer as 46.05 cm square. That is area of major sector. Now we start with our exercise 12.2. First question, simple question. Find the area of sector of a circle with a radius 6 cm. R is given as 6 cm. Angle of sector is 60 degree. So always we don't want to draw the figure. Here we can directly write the steps. Area of sector equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. It is mentioned pi is equal to 22 by 7. Theta value is 60 degree by 360 degree into 22 by 7 into radius 6 into 6. So look at this, we can cancel it by 6. 6 6 are 36. 1 6 is getting cancelled with this. We have 22 into 6. 22 into 6 we have 132. 6 2s are 12. 1 remainder. 12 plus 1 3. Okay. 12 plus 1 13. So here we have 132 by 7 divided, getting the answer 18.85 cm square. You should have a working column. In working column you do the calculation. Let us see the second question. Find the area of quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 22 cm. What is meant by quadrant of a circle? Quadrant is 1/4 of a circle. circles 1/4. This shaded area, that is called quadrant. This area here we have to find out. For whatever may be the formula, we have to know what is R. So how to get? Clue is here. Circumference is 22. What is circumference of circle formula? Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. That is given to us. 2 pi r is equal to 22. That is 2 into 22 by 7 will be using. So that will be getting it easily. 22 by 7 into radius is to be found out. That is equal to 22. 2 pi r equal to 22. Okay. 22 and 22 getting cancelled, or here you can rewrite r is equal to, already 22 is there, by 7 as into 7 divided by 2 into this 22 on the other side. So here you can see very easily we have written it is 7 by 2. 7 by 2 is 3.5, or half of 7 is 3.5. That we know. Let it be like this in order to have calculation easy. Now area of quadrant we are going to find out. Area of quadrant. In both the ways we can write. Area of quadrant is angle, central angle here it will be 90 degree. 90 by 360 into pi r square. What is 90 by 360? Isn't it 1 by 4? Okay. 9 4 times. So it is equal to 1 by 4. So 1/4 of area of the circle. Anyway, formula theta by 360 into pi r square. Even without this we can write this is equal to 1/4 of pi r square. If we have theta equal to 90 quadrant, then it is 90 by 360 is 1/4 of area of the circle. That will be 1 by 4 into 22 by 7 into radius is 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Now it is easy to cancel. We can cancel and get the answer. What is that? So we will be cancelling 7 and 7. Here 4 can be cancelled, or 2 can be cancelled. With this we are getting 11. So 11 into 7 is 77. Divided by 4 2s are 8. Divided, get the answer 9.625. Area unit is cm square. See the third question. Length of minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeter. Length of minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeter. We consider round dial. Okay, according to that, what will be meant by minute hand length? It will be the radius. Radius equal to 14 centimeter. Find the area swept by minute hand in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, what is the area swept by minute hand? Now you can see the dial. So if 5 minutes, that is, if you have the minute hand like this, just imagine that it is at 12. Okay, from 12 to 1. So one portion is there. So we are having the length of the minute hand as 14 centimeter. 14 centimeter. For clock it will be long. So 14 centimeter length of minute hand. From 12 to 1 when it moves. One complete portion. Now actually here it is having 12 portion. 12 equal portion. 1, 2, 3. When it comes to 3, you can see it is a quarter. Then 4, 5, 6. When it comes to 6, it will be semicircle. So when it comes to 3 o'clock, that is 1, 2, 3, angle will be 90 degree. When it comes to 6, angle will be semicircular. So it will be 180 degree. It goes on like that. So the complete angle will be 360 degree. So in order to get the angle in case of 5 minutes, so this will be the angle form. That will be one part out of 12 parts. 12 divisions here we have one part out of 12 part of 360. That means complete 360 degree angle is divided by 12, divided into 12 equal portion. That is how here we have to consider our central angle. That is, radius is given to us. Radius is equal to 14 centimeter. Central angle theta will be 1 part out of 12 of 360. Okay, so 360 by 12 it is. What is 360 by 12? 12 3s are 36, put 0. So it is 30 degree. That we know. One portion 30 degree, two portion 60, three portion it is 90 quarter. So it comes like that. Therefore 5 minutes that central angle will be 30 degree. Now we can use the formula. R is equal to 14. Here we have area swept by minute hand in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes equal to, always better you write the formula, theta by 360 into pi r square. So here we are taking pi value as 22 by 7. So theta is 30 by 360 into 22 by 7 into radius 14 into 14. Okay. So we will cancel. We'll get the answer now. So 0, 3, it is 12. 14 and 12 can be getting cancelled. So here we can have 14, 7 twos. Here 12, 6 twos. 7 and 7 getting cancelled. Here we have again we will be cancelling 6, 3 twos, 11 twos. Now 11 into 14 you have to multiply. 11 into 14 when you multiply you will be getting 154 divided by 3. 3 in the denominator. So answer is 51.3 cm square. So just to substitute in the formula according to how many minutes it is swept by minute hand. If it is 5 minutes, 30, 10 minutes, it will be 60, 15 minutes. So go on adding this 30 degree for each 5 minutes. We'll discuss the fourth question. A hose is tied to a peg at one corner of a square-shaped grass field. Hose is at the point O. Of side 15 centimeter, one side. It is a square, so each side is 15 meter. By means of 5 meter long rope. It's a field, so 15 meter is one side. So each side is 15 meter and length of the rope is 5 meter. So OB or OA equal to 5 meter because this hose can move only in circular way. So it is using the rope of length 5 meter OB. So as it is moving, it is having a circular movement. Okay, so OA also will be equal to 5 meter. Therefore, what is the angle here? Isn't it 90 degree? So first question here is area of part of the field in which hose can graze. If it is 5 meter long rope, what is the area in which it can graze? This is the shaded area in which it can graze. If the length of the rope is 5 meter. First let us find out that. That is first one's answer. Area, that is required area is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Substitution now. Theta is 90 degree by 360 into 3.14 into radius is 5 into 5. This we have to calculate and get the answer. So as we know it is a quadrant. So it will be 1 by 4. Okay. So 3.14 into 5 into 5 divided by 4 it is. 5 5s are 25 it is. Into 3.14 here we have divided by 4. Multiply this two. It can be cancelled also. You can multiply both. we'll be getting 78.5 divided by 4. That's equal to 19.625 meter square. This is the area in which the horse can graze. Next comes increase in area. That is, just see the figure once more, then you will understand what is meant by increase in area. Now, length of the rope has increased to 10. So, let us mark it as AB over C. I will mark, here it is D. Here OC equal to OD equal to 10 meter. That is the length of the rope. So, the horse can move OCDO, this area. This is the sector. This is a sector in which a horse can graze. Now, how to find out increase in area? Increase in area means this is the increase in area. This area. How to find out? It's a part of the ring we know. How do we get that? That is area of DOCD minus area of AOBA. So, here increase in area. How to write this step? Increase in grazing field. Increase in area in which it can be grazed. That's equal to area grazed by 10 meter rope. 10 meter rope minus, that is area grazed by 10 meter rope is OCDO. This much area it can graze. Minus area grazed by 5 meter rope. Area grazed by 5 meter rope. We can substitute the value and then we can simplify. Let us have the substitution. That's equal to theta by 360. That is 90 by 360 into pi into radius is 10. Here we have 10 square minus again theta by 360 into pi into 5 square. Already this we have found out. It's okay. You can write once more, no problem. Here we have common values. This value is common. That means it is 1 by 4. Here also 1 by 4. 1 by 4 pi is common. That is 1 by 4 into, they have mentioned 3.14 as your pi value into, that is also common. We are left with the 10 square minus 5 square in the bracket. 10 square minus 5 square. So, here we have 1 into 3.14. 10 square is 100 minus 5 square is 25 divided by 4. What is that equal to? 3.14 by 4 into 75. Okay. Now we have to multiply 3.14 into 75. Then we will divide it by 4. So multiply 3.14 into 75 become 235.5 divided by 4. Divided, we will be getting the answer 58.875 meter square. Area always in square unit. Hope you understood. This is 5th question, last question of today's class. A brooch is made with silver wire in the form of a circle with a diameter 35 millimeter. Diameter of this is 35 millimeter. Brooch means it is a pin used on sari or dress by ladies. So, it's a decorative item. It's circular in shape. It is having 5 diameters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 diameters. So, each one's length is 35 millimeter. So, 35 millimeter is its diameter. Wire is also used in making 5 diameters which divide the circle into equal sectors. First, it is having a circular part and 5 diameters. That is the length of the wire used. And these 5 diameters are dividing the circular part into 10 division actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 portion. 10 division, 10 equal division it has. Or we can say that equal sectors, 10 equal sectors. Find total length of silver wire required. So, where all silver wire is required for making this circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r, and also 5 diameters. So, wire is required for making circumference of the circle and also 5 diameters. So, wire required, that we will do first. Total length of wire required. We have to write the steps now. First one, total length of wire required. That's equal to circumference 2 pi r plus 5 diameters. It's easy to cancel. Here it is given in millimeter, that we have to convert to centimeter. Okay. That is 2 into 22 by 7 into radius 35 millimeter. So it is 3.5 actually. 35 millimeter is 3.5 centimeter. Divided by 2. It is diameter, be careful. So radius we are taking 2 into pi into radius 35 millimeter. Divide by 10 means equal to 3.5 centimeter. Plus 5 into our diameter is 35 millimeter, or we can call it as 3.5 centimeter. So we have to calculate now. That's equal to 2 and 2 getting cancelled. 7 and 3.5. 7 5s are 35. Put the decimal. 22 into 0.5. That means 0.5 is half. Half of 22 is 11. Plus this we have to multiply. 5 into 3.5. What is 5 into 3.5? So 5 is 25. It is 17.5 here we are getting. Okay, so 17.5 plus 11. So how much it is? It is 28.5 centimeter. Be careful, length of the wire comes in centimeter, area in cm square. Length of the wire in centimeter. Here it is millimeter, we have converted to centimeter. So next we are going to find out area of each portion or area of each sector. That is second part, area of each sector. That is theta by 360 degree into pi r square. Pi value 22 by 7 they have given in the beginning of the question. So theta is equal to, how do we get our theta? Isn't it theta a part of 10 portion? So total 360 degree, that should be divided by 10. So here in the figure you will understand total central angle, it is 360. That is divided into 10 portions. So here it will become 36 degree. You can cancel 10. Okay. So here this become 36 divided by 360 into 22 by 7 into, what is the radius? Isn't it 3.5 by 2? 3.5 diameter. Please be careful. 3.5 by 2 into 3.5 by 2. So let us do the calculation. 36 by 360. We can cancel it. We'll be getting it as 10 times. 36 one time, 36 10 times. Okay. So 2 and it will be 11, 7, 5 is 35, so 0.5. Now nothing to cancel. Again 5 can be cancelled, it's okay. So 11 into 0.5 into, okay, this 0.5 and 10. Isn't it 20 times? Okay. 0.5 by 10. Those who don't know, it is like this. 0.5 by 10 it is. Multiplication by 5, multiplication by 10, decimal will be moved. So here also by 10, 5 by 100. That is 5 by 100 is 1 by 20. That's what I wrote. 1 by 20. Okay. So 11 into 3.5. Here we have to multiply. So here at last our answer 11 into 3.5 and divided by 20 into 2 will be getting. Okay. So our last answer, when you calculate, you will be getting it as equal to 96.25 cm square. Multiply both, divide it by 40. So you will be getting the answer. Or if you want, you can cancel again. By 5, it can be 5 4s 5 7.7. Okay. So this will be 7.11 into 0.7, that is 7.7 divided by 4 2s are 8. You can cancel and get the answer. I'll discuss the calculation. That is, here we have 11 into 0.7. 11 into 0.7 divided by 4 2s are 8. That is 11 into 0.7 is 7.7 by 8. When we divide, we'll be getting the value in cm square. Let us see how much it is. 7.7 divided by 8. It won't go. So here we have to consider 77 9 8s. 72. Here we have. You do the subtraction. You can put the 0. So next number, we will be getting it as 48. Subtract. Here next number is 2 8 2s are 16. Now subtract 8 5s are 40. Here our answer comes in cm square. 0.9625 cm square. So cm square can be converted to millimeter square if you want. Then it will come 96.25. That is 10 millimeter equal to 1 centimeter. So the conversion you have to understand. 10 millimeter equal to 1 centimeter. So 10 into 10. So much millimeter into millimeter is millimeter square. That is 1 into 1 cm square. That means 100 millimeter square is equal to 1 centimeter square. Those who don't know, you don't want to worry. You can leave the answer like this. No need of converting it into millimeters. In the textbook, I think it is given in millimeter square. Okay. So whatever we are getting in centimeter square, we have to multiply by 100 now. Here we have so many centimeter square into 100. 1 cm square equal to 100 millimeter square. So 0.9625 into 100 if you give, that comes in millimeter square. That is how 9625. 9625 into 100. That means 96.25 millimeter square. That is how the answer comes. So just do the division. You are getting it 0.9625 centimeter square. If you want to convert it into millimeter square, multiply by 100. 0.9625 into 100 means 2 decimal to the right becomes 96.25 millimeter square is the area of one part, area of each sector of the brooch. Hope you understood. Bye.